Hello, children. Today we are going to read Talk and Work It Out by Cheri J. Miners. This week we are talking about play and how play helps us build relationship, make friends. Sometimes during play we start fighting over things. That's why I chose this book that teaches us how to solve problems. Look at the title, Talk and Work It Out. Do you know what it means to work it out? This expression, work it out? Have you heard it before? To work it out means to find a solution to a problem. Let's see what the problem is in our story and how we can find a solution when we have a problem. I'm learning to get along with lots of people. This is our main character, and here he is at school, and they have different centers. At school, we learn to get along with people. To get along means to have a good relation with somebody. Sometimes I don't agree with a person. It's okay to have different ideas. This is him again. Now he's at home. This must be his brother. They have two games. One is Candy Town and one is Checkers. His brother wants to play Candy Town and he wants to play checkers, and they both look at their daddy who's reading a newspaper. What does his face say? Daddy's face. I think his daddy is thinking you have to find a solution to your problem. Now the setting of the story changed. They are at school. The boy is at school again. You see, here there is recess time. And let's see what happens. But if something really bothers me, I can choose to work things out. So the boy is fighting with one classmate over the last ball. See? He's really upset. They both want to play with the ball. I can stop and take a big breath to calm myself. He's upset. The girl took the ball. It was the last ball. He wanted to play. He must be disappointed. He must be angry. So what does he do? He takes a big breath to calm himself down. I can take time to think about what to do. So the important thing when you get upset, when you get angry, frustrated, is not to get into a fight with the other person. You have to calm down first. How do you calm down? Either by taking a breath. Do you know other methods of calming down? Maybe you count to 10 to calm down. If you take a big breath or if you count to 10, you won't feel so angry anymore. And you are able to think what to do to solve your problem. Let's see what happens next. I may want to talk about the problem. I can look at the person and speak up when I tell how I feel. So he decided to talk to the girl. What was his problem? Let's see what are the steps to solving a problem. Talk it out. The first step, talk about the problem. The second step, listen to understand. 3, think of ways to solve it. There are different ways you can solve a problem. 4, choose the best plan. So let's see all these steps. So here he's talking, and then I can listen and think about how the other person feels. He told the girl what was the problem, how he feels, but he is listening to her point of view as well. Then this way he will know how the other person is feeling. This is called empathy. when you put yourself in other person's shoes. I learn more about the problem when I listen to another view. Do you remember about that story, Duck Rabbit? When each child had a different opinion, different view, different perspective of what the animal was. So we don't think the same way. We have we may have different perspectives of how the problem happened. Here he is listening to the girl. I can say back what I hear. This shows that I understand and care. As we talk about the problem, I can be polite and friendly. It feels good to be heard and to understand things better. So when you are having a problem, you don't start arguing and being in a bad mood and insulting other person. That's why the important thing is to calm down first so that you can talk about the problem, listen to the other person's opinion about the problem and about how he or she feels. I can use my imagination to help solve the problem. Here are different ways of solving the problem. Remember that one step was thinking about different ways about solving the problems. I can think of lots of ideas. So here is one way of solving the problem. He is imagining that the girl will tell him, "Here you go." She will give him the last ball. Another way, they are taking turns when playing with the ball. And the third one, he's saying you can use it first. So he's letting her go first. Can you think of other ways of solving this problem with the ball? And I can ask the person to help find an answer. What do you think? So when you have a problem, you should ask that person, what do you think? How can we solve the problem together? If I still need help, I can ask a grown up. Here he's asking his dad. Who else can you ask? You can ask your mommy, maybe a grandma, grandpa. At school, you can ask a teacher to ask for their advice on how to solve the problem. I can think about each idea. What might happen? Will we both be happy? So when we have a problem, we must find a solution that makes everybody happy. I can help choose a plan that's good for both of us. I can cooperate to make things work. Do you remember about cooperation? During PE, Mr. Richard talked to you about cooperation. To cooperate means to work together as a team. I might share or take turns or do something nice. Here he's saying, let's go play. Sometimes it's hard to find an answer everyone likes. Here we are back to the situation when his brother wanted to play Candy Town and he wants to play checkers. So it seems that both of them they want to play their own game. So it's hard to find an answer everyone likes. It's difficult for them to find a solution to their problem, what game to play, because everybody wants to play one game, a different game. I can still show respect, even if you have your own opinion, your own preference for a game, you can still show respect. I'm learning to solve my problems peacefully. How do they solve this problem? What game are they playing? They are playing Candy Town. You've seen in the previous page how his brother was really sad. He wanted to play his game. So he decided to play his brother's game. Because, look, getting along can be more important than getting everything I want. So getting along, being a good friend, being having a good relation with somebody is more important than having your own way, doing what you want. So he decided to play his Candy Town, the game that his brother loves, because the relationship with his brother is more important than his game. If I care about someone else's ideas and feelings as much as my own, we can usually find a way to work things out. So here is another way of solving the ball problem. Here what they are doing, they are playing together with the ball. That's the end. I hope this book will help you when you have a problem to find a solution. I hope it makes it easier for you to solve your conflicts. Do you remember what are the steps to working your problem out? Let me know. I hope you enjoyed the story. Bye bye for now.